Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is William speaking. Okay, today is Sunday and yesterday is Saturday. I just drank a bottle of water and I didn't eat anything today. I feel hungry. Um, I didn't feel hungry and I just feel a bit of fatigue. And this morning and till now, I watched some episodes from a channel called I Shouldn't Be Alive. This channel has some adventurous story in in it, and some stories are just so incredible. Um, and I couldn't make out which one in the story is the most stupid. They called them experienced veteran or experienced engineer, but I couldn't believe. Okay, this there is a story about a retired engineer who is about 70-year old, and he want to take his wife, who was 67 year old, to the wilderness, to Arizona desert, and show off his vehicle, new bought vehicle. And this smart engineer um, went off from the main trail and to get into a small, more rugged terrain and show off his maneuvering technique. And suddenly he make his vehicle capsized, and he couldn't. And when he and his wife get out of the vehicle, he he tried to make this vehicle erected again, but he couldn't erected the vehicle. And there they just have a little bit of food with them and just 2 bottles of water with them, and they are going to the wild to have a journey in this wild, but they just took 2 bottles of water. Okay, 2 smart men. Okay, then they decided to leave this vehicle and go out to find some rescue. Okay, this I think this is too stupid, because why we call it a trio? Because there are many people working on it and there are vehicles running on it, so that we call it a trio. So the best way is to wait there and wait for some person walking by or running by to borrow their cell phone to call a rescue, instead of grab your backpack and walk into the wilderness, find some vehicle walking in the desert. Is too stupid. And but that's what the smart engineer did. He asked his wife walk with him instead of just walk himself for rescue. I think the better way is to leave his wife inside the jeep or beside the jeep under some tree, and he went out for the rescue and then go back to rescue his wife. That's a better way. But he and his wife grabbed something, the 2 bottles of water and some little bit of food, and they took off to find rescue. Wow, it's so smart. And after 4 hours of hiking, they find a small creek, and at that creek they fill their bottle with the water, but city wife, his wife refused to drink the water because the water is yellowish, and the husband drank half bottle of the water, but when they left, they didn't refill the bottle of water. They just took half bottle of water with them, and they find it's too dangerous to sit there because they hear some sound around them. They are afraid of bear or wolf, and they decided to go back to the jeep. And after 4 hours, they went back to the jeep. This jeep is still capsized, and so they spent the first night in the capsized jeep. Of course, it's not very comfort because the jeep is capsized. Okay, that's the first night. And after this night, the smart husband, decided to go outside to find rescue again. And before their leave, the wife leave a note on the window shield to hope someone will notice this note. They said they are old men and they make their jeep capsized and they don't have food. They just have a bottle of water, river water, and they went to some direction. And if somebody see this note, please call the rescue for them. Okay, and they decided to leave this jeep again for rescue. And on the way, the husband find some fruit, some cactus fruit, and he eat a lot, but he soon he diarrhea very, very much. He lost a lot of body liquid, and after 2 days or 3 days walking, the wife couldn't walk anymore. They are so dehydrated, and they are disoriented, and they have bad muscles and back waist because they are so dehydrated, and this wife couldn't walk anymore, and she just lie down on the ground under the sunshine. They didn't even find a sheet for himself to lie down, and this husband just leave his wife there, and he just walk away to find some rescue. Okay, this smart man finally pass out because he is so dehydrated, and after several hours he woke up again, and he realized that it should be his last day on the earth, and he kneel down to pray for the mercy from the God. And out of nowhere, in front of him, there is a hunter hut, and there ran out a hunter and rescued him. And they called a helicopter to find his wife. And after about 10 minutes, they found the wife still lying on there. And they rescued the wife. Okay, I couldn't believe this is a real story. This and experienced engineer, they couldn't erect his capsized vehicle, and they just leave all those very useful tools in the in the jeep and just leave with his wife with a backpack with 2 bottles of water. I couldn't believe that, and this so stupid. I don't know. Okay, and also there was another story. Is about experienced Navy veteran who has 20 years of experience of diving, and he decided to practice another job, do another job for a living. That job is to grab the crayfish. Okay, he is a diver in a group to try to catch the crayfish at the sea floor, and he has a whole set of diving gear with him. But I don't know why he was taken by a current, so he was separated from this group of people, and when he flew to the surface, he found he was about 1 mile away from the boat. Okay, I don't think it's too long, too distance between you and the boat for an experienced diver, but he just he decided to swim to the boat, but he find he's struggling against the current and the wind, and after a long time he didn't swim too much to the boat, so he gave up. He just lying on there, floating there, with a whole set of diving gear with him, and he just float there for 4 days, and there was a shark swimming around him, and he just pray the shark won't eat him. Wow, what an experienced person. And of course it's a very very bad situation for him, just lying there with so bright sunshine shining on you, and you didn't do anything, just waiting there for rescue. Okay, after 4 days he was taken by the current to the original point, and he was found by the rescue people, and so he was rescued. Okay, I don't know which one is more stupid. They are experienced people. I don't think so. I don't think it's about of any consistent or effort about their rescue. They just wait there, or just stupid walking in one direction and met some people. It reminds me that there are so many people on the earth. Even you are so stupid, you will at last encounter someone who can rescue you yourself. Okay, that's so stupid. Okay, and I spent about 20 hours on this stupid channel. Okay, today I just want to retell how stupid it is. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.